In today's Sacramento, the capital of California. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Fox.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
A little intimidation factor, DA. Thanks. And in tonight's game, pride definitely for stake when you were with Spurs or any of the teams. Talk about some of the epic conference rivalries you played in.
Well, I always go back to playing against the Phoenix Suns in the 7 seconds or less Steve Nash-led teams, along with Amari Stoudemire, and what Mike D'Antoni was introducing to the game back in 2005, 2006, which, by the way, Kevin, everybody is doing now.
Right, yeah.
But tremendous talent on the court at that time, tremendous disparity in style of play, and watching Steve Nash during MVP years trying to conduct his team against the vaunted Spurs. Fantastic, incredibly competitive match.
And a lot of speed. I mean, it was eye-opening to watch.
And it was the Spurs trying to catch up. So how are we going to do the rock'em sock'em game against the 7 seconds or less? We kind of took care of it.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Robertson is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Hop in the center. One for the Kings. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. And it's Holmes in at the 5 spot. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. They kick out to Hield. 6 to shoot. Poked away. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Rondo. Pass to Robertson. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, some ups and downs for Marvin Bagley in that rookie campaign with the Kings, but you could see the flashes of potential and the tremendous work ethic when he was out on that floor.
And here's Robertson following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. That one drops for him. Robertson's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
And Fox gets a go. And with Bagley, the mobility he showed for his size is really what impresses you.
And that blend of size and speed, why many feel like he could play across the entire front line. Wasn't in the Rookie of the Year race, but in a few years, he could be right there with the best of the best from that 2018 class.
Barnes grabs the miss. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Clippers. With the teardrop. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Well, one of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Here's Hield following the basket by Anthony Davis. A pass to Fox. Over Rondo. Here's Hield. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
Knocks it loose. On passes to Robertson. Overhealed. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You look at Robertson. He's just not quite in the running at this point. And while he's had a pretty good season, it doesn't look like he'll be a contender.
And the crop of young talent coming into the league this year, especially this group, has painted a very bright picture for the future of the NBA.
We see such great physical ability across the board with these young players. Some guys' polished skills are so impressive, but who becomes the star? Usually it comes down to who puts in the most work.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And you look at where the Kings are now as an organization. Did a great job rebuilding with the Cousins trade.
Well, many fans thought it was a bad deal in terms of talent. There was so much tumult around that locker room with DeMarcus Cousins. It sort of cleared the deck for them to get themselves younger players, hungry to play and hungry to develop. Now Buddy Hield, a huge part of this team's future, along with De'Aaron Fox and possibly Marvin Bagley.
And so here's Sacramento, following Kyle Kuzma's three. Here's Farrell, guarded by Bradley. Farrell passes to Dedmon. Just 5 on the clock. Joseph has an open look. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a great for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And Sacramento has possession. After the basket by Los Angeles. To the middle and stolen by Cousins. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, his body is a huge advantage for him, and Cousins uses it so well. First couple steps are pretty quick for a guy his size.
Here's Farrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to Dedmon. Buries it down low. Now, here's Robertson. He's coming off a 28-point game against Indiana.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Inflicting some pummel with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, Ariza. This one for three, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this. And for those of you just... It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw good, Davis. Certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought two ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense. Yes. Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys. And it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball. Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gaps. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Robertson. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Yes, that goes in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Healed with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Passes it to Fox. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here is Barnes over Howard. Again, the miss by the King. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we've seen so far from Robertson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Richaun Holmes out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the 1. Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Unreal. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
The Kings trail by 18. Fox passes to Bagley. Kicks it to Hield. Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. No good on that one. Great D that time from LeBron.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And they're